This is the BBC.
This podcast is supported by advertising outside the UK.
Tired of ads interrupting your favorite show? Good news. Ad-free listening on Amazon Music is included with your Prime membership. Download the Amazon Music app or visit amazon.com/ad-free sports. That's amazon.com/ad-free sports to catch up on the latest episodes without the ads. Enjoy thousands of Acast shows ad-free for Prime members. Some shows may have ads.
Hey, I'm Ryan Reynolds. Recently, I asked Mint Mobile's legal team if big wireless companies are allowed to raise prices due to inflation. They said yes. And then when I asked if raising prices technically violates those onerous two-year contracts, they said, "What the f*** are you talking about, you insane Hollywood ass?" So to recap, we're cutting the price of Mint Unlimited from $30 a month to just $15 a month. Give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
$45 up front for 3 months plus taxes and fees. Promo rate for new customers for limited time. Unlimited more than 40 gigabytes per month. Slows full terms at mintmobile.com.
BBC Sounds. Music, radio, podcasts.
Hi everyone and welcome. It's Monday the 8th of January. Can you believe it? We're here already. Well, let's go then. It's a brand new year. We are yet to have a 65 in 2024. So, fingers crossed, this week might be the week. Our first 65 of the brand new year.
BBC Radio 2. 10 to the top.
Right, it's a brand new week on 10 to the top. Let's welcome Richard. Richard James from Cardiff. Hi, Richard.
Hiya, Vernon. How are you?
Yeah, very good. I'm excited, Richard, because you've been on the chase and won. You also won a game show with the master, Bob Monkhouse, in the 90s and won a car. Which game show was that with Bob?
It was called Bob's Your Uncle. It was about newlywed couples, Vernon. Yeah, won a car on it, unbelievably.
Lovely. How was Bob Monkhouse?
He was fantastic. I mean, what an absolute legend, an absolute pleasure to meet him.
Yeah, absolute master of his craft. You used to be a spy for the British government tracking aircraft. Is that true?
It's true. It was a very, very long time ago. And naturally, whilst I can't say much about it, what I can say is that when you lay asleep in your bed, the safety of the nation was in my hands, Vernon.
Wow. Right, proper James Bond in the house.
Absolutely. Nobody believes it, but it's a true story.
Wow. But tell me, when you went for the interview, they told you to go to the third post box on the left, and then you pressed the delivery number on the top, and then the post box slid to one side. You went down a secret shaft, and then you went into a bunker where you met some people who were stood behind big illuminated walls, so you didn't see their face, and then they said, "Welcome."
It was precisely like that.
I knew it was.
Precisely like
it was. A bit like Danger Mouse.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Awesome stuff. Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, it was great. It was fun. I did it for 9 years, and what a great start if you're a young man. 9 years in the forces was just brilliant. It made me a man very, very quickly, but it was fantastic.
Yeah, I bet it did. All right, now during the pandemic, you taught yourself how to solve a Rubik's Cube, and you can now do it under 10 seconds.
Yeah, that's right. Being a teenager in the 80s, I always wanted to solve a Rubik's Cube without having to peel the stickers off. So set about doing it during the pandemic, and my partner Rianne and I set out to solve the Rubik's Cube, and we're both really good at it now.
Wow, good for you. I cleaned out the gutters.
Solving the Rubik's Cube is only a party trick, but it's a pretty impressive one.
Yeah, very good. How do you usually do on 10 to the top? How's your music knowledge?
It's either going to be a car crash or I'm going to do very well. It tends to be nowhere in between, so I'm in it for the mug, Vernon.
So, here we go. Good luck. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
To the top on Radio 2.
For 1 point, let's start now, because we're kicking off 2024 with a celebration of music and memories from years ending in 4. All these questions are related to either 1964, 1974, 1984, 1994, 2004 or 2014. I'm not sure that'll help, but there are several clues there, so good luck.
Okay, thank you.
For 1 point. In 1984, the debut album, Welcome to the Pleasure Dome, went straight in at number 1 for which Liverpudlian band?
That's Frankie Goes to Hollywood.
It was Frankie Goes to Hollywood. I absolutely love that tune, Welcome to the Pleasure Dome. I play that in my DJ sets because I think it's an absolute classic. For 2 points, this is your next question and it's your first clip. Here's a huge comeback hit from 2004 and it put this group back inside the top 5 for the first time in over a decade. Who are they? Who's that?
Is it? I haven't got a clue, so I'm going to have to guess and say it's 5.
Duran Duran.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
All right, so we've got 1 point. This is your third question, and it is worth a point. Complete the title of this huge song from Millie from 1964. My Boy What?
My Boy Lollipop.
Yes, we've got a point. This one's worth 2. Name the American singer who made her debut in 2014 with the number 1 song, All About That Bass. All About That Bass. No treble, All About That Bass.
That's Meghan Trainor.
It is indeed, for 3 points. In what year were both Melanie C and Victoria Beckham from the Spice Girls born?
I would say 1984.
10 years out.
Oh, really? I was going for the 4-year things, you see.
Yeah, it was 1974.
I should have known that.
Yeah, same as me. Right then, what sort of machine put Girls Aloud on the chart in 2004?
I'm just a love machine.
Yeah. I love the fact you had to sing it. That's a classic. Yeah, well done, Richard. It is Love Machine. This one's worth 2 points. Richard, we need to put a run together. All right?
Absolutely.
Which UK reggae star had hits in 1994 with Here I Stand and his cover of the Mamas and the Papas hit Dedicated to the One I Love?
Oh, I don't know many, so I'm going to have to say, was that Shaggy?
It was Bitty McLean.
Oh, I wouldn't have known that.
Yeah, Bitty McLean. All right, for a point, here's your next clip. Nick Kershaw had 5 top 40 entries during 1984. And this was the intro to the first of them. But what's the song title?
Is that Wouldn't It Be Good?
It is indeed. I knew you'd get that right. Very distinctive intro to a classic track. Nick was once asked by the iconic Smash Hits magazine if he was ever in a band at school, and he confessed that he sung very badly aged 15 in a rock group called Half Pint Hog. There you go. For 2 points. Joe Fagin was in the top 10 in 1984 with the theme tune to the TV series Auf Wiedersehen Pet. What was the 3-word song title?
That's Living All Right?
It was. It gets you 2 points. Well done. This one's worth 3, but it's your last question. We're going to play the Joker. It's now worth 6. On their 1994 chart debut, what kind of times did the band Portishead sing about?
Is that The Good Times?
No, it's Sour Times. You got 8 points.
Okay, that's awful, really.
It's not awful, Richard. It's all right. It's high single digits, which stands you in good stead because we have had a winner with 3. And we'll find out if it's good enough to win the smart speaker after this. And Joe Duffy in Newry stepping up to the plate from Northern Ireland.
Hi, brilliant psycho! The 90s and noughties were golden eras for girl bands.
Hi, we're Little Mix.
I'm Molly King, and this is Where It's At, a short history of girl bands.
Even before we signed to our manager, we'd already formed the Spice movement.
You think I should just watch it once and then not?
It's time to give girl bands the glory they deserve.
We're girls and we're not going to let anyone define us.
And now there's a new generation harnessing girl power.
Flo in the building, let's make some noise!
Hey, we're Flo! This is Where It's At, a short history of girl bands. Listen on BBC Sounds.
Richard was a little bit disappointed with his 8. Could be better, could be worse. Hi, Joe Duffy from Newry.
Hello, Vernon. How are you?
I'm very good, my friend. Joe, you like cycling. In the winter, you enjoy virtual cycling. We've had a lot of people in the past on 10 to the Top enjoy virtual cycling. What routes do you like to set up on the old virtual bicycle?
The most recent one we've done a climb called Alpe de Zwift, which is based on Alpe d'Huez. And there was about 10 of us met up on Tuesday night to do that. Took us a couple of hours. Great fun. A lot of climbing, but I'm a rubbish climber, so I suffer a bit, but good fun all the same, you know.
Looking forward to a trip to Mallorca next year with your cycling pals?
Yes, I am indeed. Yes, there is 14 of us heading out. This will be our 3rd year on the trot, heading out to Mallorca. Beautiful place. It's just, if you're a cyclist, it's just heaven, you know.
Yeah, very nice. Earlier this year, you took part in a fundraising charity event for a local lad. You helped to cycle the entire hike, the distance of Everest.
Yes, that's right, yeah.
How far is that from top to bottom?
It's 29,029 feet. We've done it last year now, in June. There was about 10 of us done the act, so I didn't do it on my own, you know. That would take about 14 hours to do that if you were doing it on your own. It took us about 2.5 hours, and then another 12 members of our cycling club, which is Gamla Cycling Club. They gave support and all the rest. It made coffees and give us our buns. And
what was the charity, Joe? Who was that for?
It's for a local team called Team Ryan, who are raising money for a young lad who suffers from Duchenne muscular dystrophy. So it's a very worthy cause, and they were very supportive and appreciative of our efforts on the day as well.
Yeah, so bravo you. Well done, Joe. All right, so here we go. As you know, as I said to Richard, because we're kicking off 2024, we are celebrating all kinds of music and memories from years ending in 4. So good luck with these questions. They're quite tricky, but because the year ends in 4, it means you can take yourself back to 84, 94, 2004, 2014 and put yourself in the right frame of mind as to where you were in those years. So, for 1 point, here's your first question, Joe. Which group spent 15 weeks at number 1 in 1994 with Love Is All Around?
Wet, Wet, Wet.
Yes, it was. Marty Pellow and the Gang for 2 points. Complete the title of this 1984 top 10 single by Eurythmics. Here comes the what?
Rain Again.
Yes, we are flying. It was Here Comes the Rain Again for 3 points. It's your first clip. Listen to the intro from this 1974 Isley Brothers hit. Then just give me the 2-word title, please. What's it called?
Summer Breeze.
Yes, it is Summer Breeze.
Vernon, can I play my Joker now?
Oh, I like it, Joe Duffy. The Joker is in play for 8 points. Which husband and wife duo told us all about Love Wars on their 1984 hit?
Womack and Womack.
It was Womack and Womack. That gets you 8 points. Well done. Superb. Good gameplay. This one's worth 5. The song Somebody's Watching Me gave Rockwell his only UK Top 40 entry. But in which year?
1984.
It is 1984. Well done. 5 points. We've answered every question correct so far. We're halfway through. This one's worth 6. In 1964, which rock and roll legend said he had no particular place to go on his top 3 hit?
Not getting it. No.
Oh, Joe! Chuck Berry!
I was never getting that.
We've toppled down the ladder. This one's worth a point. We've got 4 questions left, including this. Give me the one-word title of the 2014 single that was Ed Sheeran's first ever UK number 1.
I guess Galway Girl.
One-word title.
Ah!
It was Sing.
I should really listen, shouldn't I?
Well, it does help. Right, for a point, You Don't Love Me, in brackets, No, 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 reached the top 3 in 1994 for the reggae star Dawn who?
Sorry, no, I don't know that.
It was Dawn Penn. No,
right.
no,
Okay.
no.
Yeah.
All right.
I know the song, but not the artist.
Yeah. Here's your next clip.
Yeah.
This top 3 single from January 1994 was by a Puerto Rican rapper called Louis Sharp. Under what alias did he take this track into the chart?
Come, baby, come, baby, baby, come, 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 baby, come, baby, baby, come, come.
I was rocking along to the song, but I have no idea who, what the name is.
That was K7.
Okay.
I completely forgot about that tune, and that is going in the DJ set. That's a classic.
Uh-huh.
Whew. Right, for a point. Come on, we've had it. As soon as I said we're halfway there, you've been on a slippery, slidey slope. This one is worth a point. Let the Beat Control Your Body and The Real Thing both reached the top 10 in 1994 for which dance act?
Wasn't Jelly Bean, was it?
It was Too Unlimited. You got 19 points.
19 points?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's really good.
That feels pretty dignified.
Yeah, honest, that's a great score because you only answered 50% of the questions correct. So well done.
That's not too bad. Yeah.
No, it's brilliant, Joe.
I feel okay about that, Vernon. Yeah.
Joe, you've won the smart speaker. Commiserations, Richard. You've got the coffee mug, which you wanted anyway.
Yeah, and well done, Joe. I was terrible in your questions also, so I'm very magnanimous in defeat.
Oh, good man. All right, well, you two take care. Have a great week.
Thanks, Richard.
Thank you.
There you go. We'll play more 10 to the Top tomorrow, of course. And if you want to get involved, then why don't you send us an email? It's 10tothetop@bbc.co.uk, or you can use the free WhatsApp 08000 288 291. Just drop us your details and you could play for a smart speaker or a coffee mug.
10 to the Top on Radio 2.
BBC Sounds. Music, radio, podcasts.
Tired of ads interrupting your gripping investigations? Good news. Ad-free listening on Amazon Music is included with your Prime membership. Ads shouldn't be the scariest thing about true crime. Just head to amazon.com/ad-free true crime to catch up on the latest episodes without the ads. Enjoy thousands of Acast shows ad-free for Prime subscribers. Some shows may have ads.